Fox News alert. The unsealed warrant in the Mar-a-Lago FBI raid reveals former President Trump is under investigation for potential obstruction of justice and Espionage Act violations. This, as we're learning more about what was seized, including 27 boxes containing some classified records. But Trump says they were all declassified. Former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi joins us now to react. Pam, so great to have you on. You're the perfect person to talk about this. What are your thoughts on this raid?
Rachel, it's unbelievable what they did. And, you know, the Espionage Act, really, they put that in there because it's so salacious. You know what that means? The intent for information to be used against the United States or for the benefit of a foreign nation. Really? Meaning it was used for spies in World War I is when it started. So it's ridiculous. It's really unbelievable what they're doing. And, you know, I wonder if they put in that warrant also, Rachel, that the Trump team had been working with DOJ for months on this matter, and Will and Pete just did a great timeline, which is really important on this. And I also wonder if they put in there that the Trump team, at their request, put an extra lock on that closet in that warrant. Pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, they told them to put a lock and they tore down the door that they told them to put the lock on. It's all very, very crazy. And so my question to you is, why is this happening? What are they after? Is this about making sure that Donald Trump is not the nominee? And is that going to work?
Rachel, Donald Trump is the single biggest threat to the progressive agenda in this country in their lifetime. And they have tried everything else, as you and KT McFarland were talking about, to bring him down, and it has not worked. That's why they didn't go to the judge and get a motion to compel. He would have complied. That's why they didn't just simply go to the door and say, hey, we have a warrant. Give us these documents. We know right where they are. Instead, they went through Melania's clothes. And that's also why they brought in this incredible show of force. All anyone's talking about are 30 agents on the ground, but it would have taken hundreds and hundreds of agents to pull this off. And I guarantee you, they had planes in that sky. They were in D.C. watching this whole thing go down. They had boats in the water. What did they think, that a gardener was going to come in a scuba suit and grab these documents? Seriously, a groundskeeper, and jump in the water and try to swim off with these documents? What they did backfired. They thought that people were going to think Donald Trump was a spy and they're raiding Mar-a-Lago, but the American people saw through it, and it didn't work, and it's not going to work.
Wow. I hope you're right, Pam. But people are outraged, definitely. Thanks for joining us this morning.
We are a nation in decline. We are a failing nation. We are a nation that has the highest inflation in over 40 years, where the stock market just finished the worst first half of a year in more than 5 decades. We are a nation that has the highest energy cost in its history, and we are no longer energy independent or energy dominant, which we were just 2 short years ago. We are a nation that is begging Venezuela and Saudi Arabia for oil. We are a nation that surrendered in Afghanistan, leaving behind dead soldiers and American citizens and $85 billion worth of the finest military equipment in the world. We are a nation that allowed Russia to devastate a country, Ukraine, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and it will only get worse. We're a nation that has weaponized its law enforcement against the opposing political party like never before. We've never seen anything like this. We're a nation that no longer has a free and fair press. Fake news is about all you get. We're a nation where free speech is no longer allowed, where crime is rampant like never before, where the economy has been collapsing, where more people died of COVID in 2021 than in 2020. We are a nation that is allowing Iran to build a massive nuclear weapon, and China to use the trillions and trillions of dollars it's taken from the United States to build a military to rival our own. We are a nation that over the past 2 years is no longer respected or listened to all around the world. And we are a nation that is hostile to liberty and freedom and faith. We are a nation whose economy is floundering, whose stores are not stocked, whose deliveries are not coming, and whose educational system is ranked at the bottom of every list. We are a nation that in many ways has become a joke. But soon we will have greatness again. It was hard-working patriots like you who built this country, and it is hard-working patriots like you who are going to save our country. There is no mountain we cannot climb. There is no summit we cannot reach. There is no challenge we cannot meet. There is no victory we cannot have. We will not bend. We will not break. We will not yield. Ever, ever, ever. We will never give in. We will never give up. And we will never, ever back down. We will never let you down. As long as we are confident and united, the tyrants we are fighting do not stand even a little chance. Because we are Americans, and Americans kneel to God and God alone. And it is time to start talking about greatness for our country again.